Hi YouTube, it's the last day of February and this is my bang on time February empties review and video of the things that I've used in the last month. Although it's been a short month, I've actually used up quite a lot of products. Either completely used them or because I'm being a bit more savage about throwing things out if I'm not really making good progress with them. There are a few items that kind of fall into that category as well. But I've used, as you can see, quite a few bath products in the last month. I think probably my favourite of these was this one from L'Occitane, the French brand. And this is the almond shower oil, so almond shower oil. And I got this as part of a set which also has a body oil that I have been using, but I'm only about halfway through because that takes ages to use up. And also a big jar of Milk body lotion, which is a different fragrance from the almond fragrance line, but the two go surprisingly well together. And I'm enjoying that at the moment, but I've got quite a bit of that left. What I liked about this, I don't actually use the shower very often. I like a bath, and it's absolutely fine in the bath. Really nice smell, not overpoweringly almond, but definitely almond, so you've got to like that fragrance. But very moisturising, but at the same time, even though it was an oil, it kind of foams up well. It doesn't just leave those great kind of oily patches of residue on the surface of your bath and then the sides of your bath when you let the water out. So I really like that. I've got loads of products for the bath to use up at the moment, so I won't be repurchasing immediately, but I would definitely reconsider, particularly if there was a good deal on L'Occitane products. And I do think that it would make a nice gift for people, so I enjoyed that. And then I also used up and enjoyed the Body Shop Satsuma shower gel. These are cheap and cheerful shower gels. I hate some of the fragrances, love some of the others. Satsuma I like because I like citrus fragrances, and this is definitely Satsuma rather than orange, which makes a nice change. And they're cheap and cheerful. You do use them quite quickly because you need quite a lot of product to get a good bubble bath. Again, although it's called a shower gel, you can use it in the bath. But yeah, it's fine. Not as gentle on the skin as the one I was just showing you, but that's to do with price, I suspect. And then this was an interesting product that I bought in my local chemist. It wasn't quite what I expected. I haven't been sleeping too well, so I thought it would be good to have something relaxing containing lavender oil for my bedtime bath. So that was what motivated me to buy this. And I assumed it would be Dead Sea salts that were fragranced with lavender. In fact, what happens is there are two sachets. There are the sea salts, which are just basic sea salts, and then a smaller sachet of a kind of very thick, I would describe it as a syrup in bright lavender colour, very strongly smelling in the sachet, although when it dispersed in the water it was more bearable. And so again, once you'd opened that, you had to use that quite quickly. I got 2 baths out of it, but it wasn't really what I was expecting. I was expecting to be able to, work down the salt and use that in, several baths more than it was. So it worked out to be quite an expensive treatment, and it really didn't make me feel any different. So I wouldn't be buying that one again, but I would look for lavender products. I finally used up my Bliss body butter, blood orange and white pepper. I think I've probably spoken about this range before. It's one of my favourite ranges. I absolutely adore the smell of blood orange and white pepper. Really, really gorgeous, very true to life, but quite subtle, so really enjoyable body products. I use the shower gel, the body scrub, which is really nice, And this body butter is one of my favourite body butters as a consistency as well as the particular smell, because it's very moisturising but sinks in, doesn't leave a residue on the skin. So I really like it. I've been through countless ones of these tubes, and I've got some more in stock, and I will repurchase. I generally buy in the States or a special offer because it's quite expensive, but you can get good deals on it. And then another repurchase for me would probably be this when I go back to the States. I have got a backup, although I'm not using it at the moment. And this is Patricia Wexler's dermatology range, which you buy in Bath and Body Works in the United States. And this is her Universal Anti-Aging Cleanser, which I really like when I want to actually wash my face. It leaves my face feeling super, super soft, very nicely scented, so I like that a lot, although I'm using a Dermalogica wash at the moment. This one is not a repurchase. I'm always on the search for good eye makeup remover. This is Mally Dual Action eye makeup remover for eyes and lips. And it was one of these that, it's two colours, a kind of oil and solution that you shake and mix. It was quite expensive. And look at this. You can't actually read anymore because it's rubbed a bit. Avoid contact with the eyes. What kind of eye makeup remover has to come with that warning? I despair of some of the Mally products. I really like some of them and I really like her demonstrations. But some of the products are, bordering on ridiculous, and this is one of them. So I wouldn't recommend that at all. If anyone's got any good tips for eye makeup remover, I'd be glad to hear them. I do use Bioderma Creoline for when I'm not wearing anything waterproof, and that works fine. But I'm always in the market for a good eye makeup remover. Finished off my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser SPF 30. That will be a repurchase. It's one of the great tinted moisturisers. I'm using Liz Earle at the moment, but I'm enjoying Liz Earle, and it looks slightly nicer on the skin, but this is a good product. Not so much this one. ID Bare Vitamins came with a set when I bought the Mineral Veils, and I've had it for ages. It's called the Skin Rever Upper. I'm not entirely clear whether it's meant to be a moisturiser or a treatment. It says apply under moisturiser or wear alone day or night. So I'm not quite sure what it's meant to do. I mean, it says it's meant to re-energise your complexion. I can't say I felt it did anything, and I continued using it for ages. There's still some in the bottle, but I've decided it's time to go. The same with this one, which was a much more expensive product I bought in the States. Perricone, gets a good write-up, and it's very fancy dermatology-based stuff. This was the Advanced Eye Area Therapy. It smells fishy when you put it on. It's a revolting sort of mustard ochre colour, and I found it actually stings under the eye area. So again, I haven't finished using it, which is a shame because it was really expensive. I didn't feel it was doing me any good. Absolutely the converse. It was stinging and making my eyes feel sore. A big, big fail for Perricone there. A Mally product that I do like, liquid lipsticks, lip liners. They're a kind of cross between a gloss and a lipstick. This one's nearly finished and I'm letting it go. I really like the consistency because it adheres to the lips a bit more than a simple gloss. Tastes of bubble gum. If you don't like bubble gum, you won't like these, but I do like those. I've already got some backups of that. Throwing out a Dior lipstick that I've had for ages, and it's very nice, but it's starting to smell a bit rancid. It's the very old packaging. That was Mauve Eternal. It was quite a flattering shade, but time to go. Bought this when I was in the States, Anastasia Brow Pen. It's one of these felt tippy pens rather than pencil, and I just don't find it very precise. You have to really press down to get any colour. It's probably the wrong colour for me. It's a bit too sandy, ready on, and just looked very unnatural to me, much preferring my Chanel pencil or to use eyeshadow to fill in my brows. So that was an expensive big no as well that I'm getting rid of. less expensive but not very good, the Laura Geller waterproof eyeliner. One of these ones that you can sharpen with the thing at the end, but in fact it broke off. I just found that I really had to press down. I mean, doing it like that, there's a good colour, but actually on the eyelids, I don't want to press down that much to get a line. And if I used it more gently, I just didn't see anything. So that's going. So that's what I've used this month. I've got quite a lot of things towards the end, including some perfumes, which is amazing because they usually take me ages to use up. So look in next month. Bye for now.